Now, the cost of fuel, electricity, groceries, everything's going up. I've talked about it a lot on this program. You're feeling the pinch. It's hurting our household budgets and it's hurting businesses. Businesses are closing doors. And those, lucky enough, are either absorbing the cost or passing that cost on to us. Plumbing, for example. What? And the reason I know a lot about this, my best mate is a plumber and he's always whinging. But I get it. The more I read into it, the cost of PVC piping has gone up by more than 30% since the war in Iran began 8 weeks ago. Does it deserve to be? I don't know. But before the government can blame all the woes on the war in Iran, a new survey from Masters Plumbers Association Queensland shows plumbers were dealing with skyrocketing costs long before bombs dropped into Iran. Penny Corder, the CEO of Masters Plumbing Association of Queensland, joins us now. Penny, thanks for your time. You've surveyed plumbers across Queensland. What are they telling you?
Good morning, Jason. Thank you very much for the opportunity this morning. Yes, we are definitely hearing from plumbing business owners that they're facing such a huge period of this heightened pressure and uncertainty. And it's driven largely at the moment by the supply chain disruptions and the escalating material costs that are all happening. But yes, you're right. Prior to the war, we were also seeing increased prices in materials, for example, copper. But now we're seeing it in plastic pipes such as PVC and polyethylene and polypropylene. And they're reporting an increase of price from 36 up to 55%. And it really depends on which location that you're actually based in Queensland in.
So can I ask you this? Sorry, Penny, can I ask you this question? We bang on every day about our oil companies gouging. And don't worry, the ACCC's got that in hand. Like, please, they haven't even issued a fine yet. Is it possible these suppliers are gouging?
I believe that the suppliers are struggling because they're trying to get the raw materials directly from the Middle East. So we make pipe right here in Queensland. We have a number of pipe manufacturers. So we're very lucky, but they need the raw materials in order to be able to make those pipes. So we need the petrochemical supplies to make them right here. But yes, we did sort of see, like when COVID hit with the toilet paper, there was everyone buying up toilet paper. We're sort of seeing similar with PVC. So a lot of people are aware of the shortages and aware of the increases. So then they've bought up big. So obviously that supply demand issue has played into it as well. Right.
So we all know what this means, right? So the consumer, the person getting renovations done or who needs a plumber, they're going to end up paying more. What, 50% more? Is that a possibility?
It is a possibility that consumers will definitely end up paying more. So whether that's from pipe or material increase costs, whether that's fuel costs, we're obviously very concerned for those contractors that have existing contracts in place, and whether that's with a consumer or whether that's with a builder directly, because ultimately they're going to be the ones that are stuck with that 35 or 55% increase. And how are they going to manage that? Like, it's not fair. It's not fair what's happened with the war, that they're now all of a sudden having to cop these additional costs. So we'd really like to see the government provide some sort of financial support to help these small businesses. We've got a huge pipeline of work coming through, Jason, with the Olympics. We've got a housing crisis. Just your general maintenance. Like, we need to make sure that these businesses can be sustainable for the future.
Yeah, no, fair call. And actually talking to my best mate who is a plumber, and he's done it all his life, and one of his sons is now, working with him. He said to me, Jace, you just don't understand it too, because like a lot of people with trades and a lot of people who are driving courier trucks and driving for a living, he said, my petrol price, my diesel price has actually doubled as well. He goes, I can't keep absorbing all of this. I have to put up prices.
Correct. And it's not fair. They shouldn't have to keep wearing it. So, yes, there will be price increases that they will need to pass on to customers. And if you look at a maintenance plumber who's on the road all day, imagine their fuel costs still, just travelling around to be able to get to customers, to be able to help them. And I think people don't realise how important plumbing is until something doesn't work properly at their home. Without plumbers, we don't have access to clean water. We don't have sanitation facilities. Like, we're so lucky that we live in a country that has access to these facilities, and it's all because of plumbers.
All right, Penny, I appreciate your time. So when you get a quote from the plumber and it seems to be a little bit higher, there are reasons behind it at the moment, and
There sure are.
being driven by the cost of PVC, which is totally out of their hands. Penny Corder, CEO of Master Plumbing Association Queensland, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Jason.
No worries.